So this is Bay. She's a 4-year-old golden, and she obviously is pulling on the leash a little bit right here. She's got this weird look on her face. We haven't done any e-collar work yet. We just found her working level. She was on an 8. So we're going to start at an 8 and we're going to work on leash pressure, teaching her to maintain a loose leash. So now that she's pulling a little bit, I'm just going to add a little bit of e-collar pressure with that. Good girl! Good girl, Bay. Good girl. And she was really quick to turn on that one, so I'm actually going to go down to a 7. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good walk. That's a good girl. So that time I didn't have to apply any pressure with the e-collar at all. As soon as I started turning, she started turning with me, which is exactly how she should be on a walk command. For walk, it just means your dog should never pull on the leash. It doesn't matter if they're in front of you, behind you, to the left or the right. The only option they have is just to maintain, or the only job they have is to maintain a loose leash. Let's try this again. Good girl. So I'm not using anything with the e-collar. I'll try to hold it up like this so you can see if I do push the button. Good girl. Good girl. You're being too easy. Well, she's doing such a great job, we're going to move right on to sit. Sit. Good. Good girl. Break. So as soon as she sat, I took off e-collar pressure and immediately released her. I wanted her to have a successful sit, even if it was for a half a second. Good sit. Good girl. Let's try this again. Walk. Good girl. Face it. Holding constant pressure. No sit. There's a little bit of a boost. No sit. Good. Release. Good. Good girl. Try to walk a half moon circle. No sit. No sit. Holding constant. A little bit of a boost. No sit. Off. Girl, face it. Good. Pressure off. Good girl. So I'm going to do a step. No sit. No sit. Constant. Good. Release. Good. So I'm just doing a shuffle now since my steps were too much. Break. Good girl. Good girl, Bay. Good girl. Now I'm going to get my treat back on. Go up. Good girl. Face it. Good. So I did a tap tap that time and she sat. Face it. Face it. Going back up to an 8. A little boost. Walk it off. Face it. Good. Break. Good girl. I may have been able to do a full circle, but I didn't want to push my luck because she did do a very good job. Good girl. Sit. Go sit. Go sit. Good. Good girl. Go shuffle. Go sit. Go sit. Good. Good girl. Go sit. Tap, tap, constant, boost, boost, boost. That's it. That's it. Thinking about it. No sit. See how she kind kind of put her flank towards me, her butt towards me. That's kind of a avoidance protocol. I was saying, I'm gonna pretend like you're not there. Here's my butt. That's it. That's it. That's it. Walk it off. Dogs have three, we call them the 3 F's for the three stress mechanisms. Freeze, fight, or flee. She's not a fighter. She can't flee, so she freezes. When the pressure gets to be too much and she doesn't know what I'm asking, she just goes for a happy place, and nobody else exists but her and the butterflies. You walk, you walk, you walk. Good. Good girl. Go back to some walk. Good girl. Good girl, babe. Good girl. Good girl. Face it. Good.
I would just have her do some quick sit and release so she can have some successful reps.
Quick. Good girl. Sit. Good. Quick. I notice she sits better if she's looking at me. Sit. Good. Break. Versus if I try to do it like this. Sit. That was the trick. I just had to set her up for success. Quick. Go up. Good. Good girl. Leave it. Good. So when she got close to the bowl, I just did a tap, tap, leave it. Tap, tap on the e-collar, say leave it.